Well, I haven't even done anything. There's 2 likes on there. It's a new record for me. Am I seeing that right? Maybe it's just one. Oh, I accidentally liked my own stuff. Let me take that back. My fat fingers. Anyhow. Right? No commercials. It's all good. Let's start warming up on this bicycle. I'm gonna hit my back today. Let's wet the whistle. A little spin, 5 or 10 minutes, maybe even some more. It's gonna be dark in here, I don't care. Sorry. It's dark outside, it might rain. It's all cloudy. Holy schmoly, my shoulder is sore today. Maybe I'll do some rotator cuff with a rubber band to warm up. Hello, I Love Life. I saw you earlier today. Over on Jose Sanders' channel. Hello, Shaky. I did not see you earlier today. Jake Deere. Jake Deere Green. We got some exercises picked out. I wrote them on the board over here so I could just stay focused. After I get on this bicycle, I'll do ab wheel, some leg lifts for abs to continue warming up. Then we're going to do some pull-ups. Some of those rows, wide grip rows, hanging upside down. Shaky knows what I'm talking about. I'm going to do some T-bar rows with my elbows out nice and high. Bring it up high into my chest. Then I'm going to do some drop set curls. Hi Kimberly, Rebellion Aunt Kimberly. Hey Drew, my dog. Woof woof. Big dog. I'm going to spin on my bicycle for a little bit. I don't have to use any electricity. It's gonna take a while to get fired up today. It's one of those days. I hope it does storm. My AC wasn't working so good yesterday. So this morning I went out there and hosed off the outdoor coils. They were really dirty. I was actually shocked by how dirty the water was coming off the AC coils. Like, oh God. I think it's been about 3 years, 3 or 4 years. I'm thinking about even doing a bike ride this evening. It's only 100 degrees out there. Thank you, I Love Life. It'd be great to get out there. I got to give myself 2 thumbs up if I got out there on my bike. Tomorrow morning might be a good day after the rain. Maybe. Hey Drew, I'm up to like 26. I got 26 followers on TikTok. I still have, I really haven't posted anything. Out of the 26 followers, only one of them goes live. So I can see they're a real person, right? I followed them back. That one girl. Drew's usually doing pretty good. I'm doing good. Hope you're doing good. Slow warm up. These knees. Oh. Shh. Shh. All right, big guy. Just keep adding a little more tension. Shut up, would you? A bonus. Christmas in July. Alright, just a warm up. I want to do some abs for a warm up too. Who's a cougar? Kimberly, Rebellion Ant, is she a cougar? Do you know her? Nice. We're almost warmed up. We're almost there. Let's get rid of this. I don't really, yeah, I got nothing really to complain about. I can't complain. Life is good. Let's stretch out. That's me, all natty. It shows too. Natural looking physique for 50. Clean, clear complexion. Beautiful skin. Ooh. That's my ankle. Oh, that was my hip. Let's see if we can get the other hip today. Shh, shh, shh. That was it. That was it. Did you hear it? Pop! My wife taught me that one. Pop! I want to mix in ab wheel. I like using abs to warm up, continue warming up. I'm gonna mix in ab wheel with hanging leg raises. Thanks for the hundo. Glow stick. It's been a long time. Glow sticks are fun to play with, aren't they? They really are. We've got the wall of fun back here, all the good stuff. All the toys. Woo, even just for 100 degrees, it sure is hot outside. I got a guy coming to check out the AC. Yeah. In technical terms, the temperature split just is not ideal. I'm hoping that she's just low on some coolant. Well, a pound or so. Stay up. It's an old system. It's about 11 years old, and I'm in Phoenix, Arizona. It's really hot. ACs don't last very long, so you know, it's getting close to the end of its lifespan. I already had it recharged once, probably about 4 years ago. I don't know. Time flies when you're having fun. Let's get it. Let's come on. I know. Only mod stream, I know. Or the end of the month, I'll probably get rid of them all again. Or are you trying to say that you want to be moderator too? Quit distracting me. Trying to work out, bro. You got me rolling up this thing when it doesn't need to be rolled up. Super unknown plants. Twin. Not every day. I took yesterday off. All we did was walk. I walked for an hour. Come on. I didn't lift nothing. I only lift weights like 5 days a week. Sometimes 6. Always at least 4 days I lift weights. Oh, gosh, I gotta lose some weight. I look so fat. Hey, Greg and Sean. Yes, please. It always gets more eyes on. Hi, Miss Daisy May. You know, speaking of it, right, everybody. Wrenches everybody. Everybody, you know. Sometimes I just reset the channel. And I was getting around to doing this. Thanks for stopping in, Daisy. I think Daisy's been on vacation. Miss Daisy May's been on vacation. I don't know about McDonald's. Maybe maybe In-N-Out? In-N-Out burger. In-N-Out burger, maybe. Daisy, people from your channel have been coming over here lately. Thank you, Daisy. Always thank you, Daisy. Sono's been over here a bit. Kimberly's been over here a bit. Frenchie's been here. So I'm definitely still getting warmed up to work out. My abs are getting a little bit of a workout. A Flying Dutchman? Isn't that from back to school? Isn't that what it's called? Oh, no, that was a triple Lindy, I think. I don't know. I saw Miss Daisy May, I did. I saw it a couple weeks ago. It makes me real happy. It would make, I guess, I was always wondering why they took away your monetization. And after all that channel growth, the only thing I could think of is maybe it just wasn't growing fast enough for them. I have no idea. She has a great channel. Reminds me a lot of my wife. Good, clean fun. Games, puzzles, nice people. Inspirational too. When I see people like that, it's like I shouldn't be such a jerk. Online. I swear I'm a nice person in real life, I swear. Don't listen to what everybody else says. Yeah, it is. Her dog Daisy reminds me of my old dog Daisy. I'm a sucker for a cute little dog. Yeah. The crosswords and things can become competitive, right? I don't know how many times I've got one just to go type it and then see some Kelly Hurd just beat me. Damn, how is she so fast? It must be good internet. She sees the question first. Let's do some more. I want to do one more set of leg lifts and one more set of the abs, and then I'm going to move to my back workout. It's been a fairly nice day, I guess. I finally called the AC people, you know, shame on me for not staying on top of it and getting it done earlier. Oh well. Ow. That seems to exhaust my lower back. It gets tired even though I'm working my abs. I feel it. Here. Nice. Put that toy away. Finish up with this last one. And we'll put this toy away too. Yeah, my temperature split, I was saying earlier, scientifically, in the heat, my temperature split is only 13 degrees difference. It's 100 degrees outside. It's like set at 79. It's sucking up like 76, 77 degree air and blowing 61 degree air. The split, I want it to be like 18, 20 degrees ideally.
probably low on refrigerant. Let's hope. Right? I probably only got another 4 years at best on this AC. And then I gotta sink some real cash into it. I got a smoking deal on this one. A friend of a friend hooked me up. I got a 4-ton, 14-seer train heat pump package, $4,750 installed. It's been running good for 11 years now. Dude, I got a smoking deal. Everybody else wanted to charge me like 12 to 15 grand to put that in. Friend of a friend. Less than 5 grand for a train. 4-ton. I remember when they put it on the house, like the old AC was like this big. The new AC was like this big. There was like a house on top of my house. The thing was so huge. It's like, holy crap, look at Mr. Moneybags over there with the giant AC on his house. And they don't even know I got a deal, baby. Right on. Let's get it. We're okay to go. Alexia. Hello. I'm trying, you know. I need to get my diet in order. Let's get that going. Jafe, I got you. So I'm gonna try to do some wide grip pull-ups. I normally take a neutral grip right here, but my elbows they're kind of in a little bit. I'm gonna grab it wider and do the best I can for like 3 sets of wide grip pull-ups. So it may not be very pretty, right? Hey, you know, my Alexia, I firmly believe in myself. My wife and I were talking, you know, it's just not fair. The cosmetic surgery that the women get and the guys and the testosterone and the steroids, they get, you know, build up this unrealistic, unattainable goal. My wife was like, wouldn't it be fair if there was just no cheating, no plastic surgery, no steroids, no TRT, no hormone replacement? I was like, yeah, it would be great, because then there would never be an Arnold Schwarzenegger, a Lee Haney, a Lee Priest. They would be average people, just like me, right? And if that's all you saw as average people, you'd come to understand that I'm in an elite group, man. You know what I'm saying? It would be great. I would be Mr. Universe. If the rest of the guys, if everybody else in the world had to be natty, I would be competing. Yeah, it all started about some Kylie Jenner thing. She's trying to say she never had plastic surgery, but her lips are as fake as can be, right? Because if you look at the early pictures of Kylie Jenner, she has these little thin lips, you know? Now they're all huge and luscious, like she's never done anything. My wife always says it's so detrimental to young ladies to think that this is all natty. Yeah. Thanks for your vote. It's 4 p.m. in Phoenix, Arizona, and I'm starting my back workout. We got to get these things bigger. They're just not big enough. Ugh. Yikes. If I could lose all this gut. Still wasn't bad. You know what I'm gonna do? I want my form to be as good as possible. I might do a couple of these. But first we'll do regular pull-ups. The thing is, I'm gonna go eat even more. I made a big pot of goulash. My wife did, excuse me. Now I gotta eat it. Thank you. Thanks for the votes. Can we stretch out our back, right? Probably should have stretched this out before we started. Banging out pull-ups. Excuse me. Sorry. All right. Another little set with our elbows out as wide as we can manage. Might as well take this one. All right. Let's see how we do. I think I need to get a forearm trainer. Wow. Wow. Let me set up. I'm already partially set up here. Do what I want to do. Now let's do those wide grip pulls next. Let's do some of that. Hey, milkman. Well, it's starting out okay. I'm already feeling a little bit of a pump coming in here, you know. Trying to work on these things right now by keeping my elbows out nice and wide versus, you know, inside like this. I'll go out nice and wide. is what I'm trying to do. It's so weird how everything has changed. So weird. Nobody used to watch my leg workouts. Now they watch my leg workouts. It's almost like my back is waking up a little bit. It's getting a little bit stronger. I just really don't want to tighten up my diet. If I lost 10 pounds, I mean, pull-ups would be so easy. I like to eat. I like to eat, man. Big back, big back, big back. We'll see if that helps out. Let's go to this. Let's just use one band to help out. I like to get a couple good sets where I really squeeze. I'm feeling a nice pump. It's coming in. There we go. I was like, what is going on? We'll take it all the way to the top. I like lots of resistance, right? Help me help you. Thanks, I love life. You should see some of these skinny young guys do pull-ups. They can really knock them out. Especially the guys that skip leg day. And they don't have these big massive tree trunks. And all this big juicy cake. And to pull up there. Yeah, they do pull-ups all day long. You know, the ones that get knocked out real quick. Looks like I need to lay off the donuts. Get in a nice pump. Just gotta keep working, keep working, keep working. Maybe I should start doing pull-ups twice a week. Pull-ups twice a week. I mean, it'd be so easy to come in here and just knock out some pull-ups real quick. I could put my favorite content creators up there and just knock them out. Just knock them. Knock them out. I feel like I'm getting a really nice squeeze back there. I want to try adding on another one. This thing comes with three bands. Yeah, definitely high low life. I could get it done with all the 20-year-olds. They're offering testosterone now, you know? Like I need it, bro. I would be too big. You know, I'm not gonna lie to you. I never lie to you guys. You're like family to me. When I was in the Army, right? Before you take the PT test, you gotta get weighed. And then you gotta get your height. Because you can't weigh too much. You gotta look good, baby. So I'm 6'1". I'm allowed to be like 212. And if I'm over 212, they gotta take me. Because they know some guys, they got big guns, bro. So I almost always was overweight. But I'd get taped and I'd pass, you know. I got just the right dimensions, bro, you know? You know what I'm saying? But true story being, you know, I struggled with the run because I'm so big and massive. I'm a big boy. You know, LT, Lieutenant, no, I like to lift weights. Said, you know, Jake, there is such a thing as being too big, having too much muscle. It's going to slow you down out there. Make it hard to do push-ups, pull-ups. Fucking, that's the way a captain, that's the way an officer thinks. Like a bitch! With all due respect. Am I gay? No, I am not. I'm a heterosexual man. I don't have any kettlebells. I would love to do a kettlebell workout if you would support my channel and give me enough money to buy some kettlebells. My wife has one kettlebell. We just have one. It's like 10 pounds. I would totally do kettlebell workouts if I had them. Exercise equipment's kind of expensive, so maybe you know somebody that could sponsor me. Maybe you could share my live stream with a kettlebell sponsor and say, bro, look how jacked this old man is. He like goons to work out. Let's give him some shit. And people will be like, bro, can I get buff if I use your stuff? And I'll be like, that's how I got buff. That and eating liver. Since I got two of these, they have to be really good form. So I have to get a set of 10 too, right? It's got to be good form, and it's got to be a set of 10. I got 2 bands on there trying to lift all this cake up there, you know? This big back, all this cake. Kettlebells. Look at you, Mr. Moneybags, Mr. Kettlebells. I was looking at some dumbbells today. Just for cap dumbbells at Walmart, it's more than $1 a pound. A 25-pound dumbbell costs you $32, and that's for one. Oh, now we're feeling it, bro. That's gonna give me the lift that I need. Battle buddy, cover me while I do pull-ups. Battle buddy, got you covered. Oh shit. Oh. Oh. Ah, gee whiz, guy. Let's go to the next one. This is from my guy Shaky. I watch him. He gives me ideas. Shaky Baby is so cool. I mean, not quite as cool as me, but man, arguably just as cool. Like a different flavor. Like I'm chocolate and he's Rocky Road, you know? Like, damn. You know I love Rocky Road. I can't live without chocolate, bro. Here we go. This is a row where I'm moving to rows. We're moving to rows. I got long arms. I don't think that's long enough, to be honest with you. Long and rangy. Like you think you're out of range. You didn't even see that one coming, did you? That caught you right here. You want a piece of me? So we got our elbows out nice and wide, bro. Yeah. Clearly, I have a lot of work to do, man. So much to do, bro, you know? Let's get to some rows in after this. We're already doing rows. I want to do a different kind of row after this. Look at that massive. I would win in a rowing contest. Look at this big back. How could I not beat you in a rowing contest? Viking Kings. Yeah. I'll throw some in for you. We'll get that in there. I'm going to do a lot of stuff today, right? We're just going to win with volume today. You know, I'm no Mike Mentzer. I'm not on the juice. I can't come in here for just 30 minutes. I'm more like Arnold Schwarzenegger. 2 times a day, 2 hours a day, massive volume, just crushing it. A welder. Yeah, it's a cool thing, Viking. You know, my dad, before my dad passed away, my dad passed away when he was 43. I'm 50. My dad was overweight. He was a smoker and a drinker. And he had like black teeth. They were broken for like motorcycle accidents and fighting. You know, oral health leads to good overall health. Heart and lungs. Like you really need to take care of your mouth, your teeth. But my dad started working out at the end, you know, trying to get his stuff together. Because he had like a couple heart attacks, you know, wake him up. So yeah, he was a welder. He made up some equipment. He had pulleys in the gym mounted to the wall with a rope and a weight stack and, you know, and a bar so he could do tricep presses and stuff. I was like, Dad, it's kind of cool setup you got here, man. In here friggin' boom, getting it on. Mike Platts, oh yeah, man. I didn't know there was another Metzer. He's probably got great genes too. Let me get another one of these. This is like barbell rows. This really is, right? But check this out. The good thing about these, I mean, we're doing the same thing, but I'm lifting my body weight, and I'm a heavy guy. So, but the good thing about this is I'm taking the weight off of my lower back. If I'm like bent over doing rows, you know, I'm supporting it with my hamstrings and my glutes and my lower back, and sometimes it can get taxed. This is identical movement, taking the weight off of my lower back. Still getting it done, man. I got this one from Shaky. I love to follow people who work out and lift weights. You know, if you have a channel and you work out and lift weights,
drop me a message somewhere on one of my posts so I can take a look at your channel and follow you and maybe get some good ideas from you. That would be pretty cool. I mean, I'm not lifting it all the way to my chest. Hopefully I could get strong enough to do that one day. I'll try barbell rows after this though, right? I just want to get 3 of these. This is my second set. Yeah, it's pretty tough. It's pretty tough, right? It really is a tough exercise, or I'm just a wuss. Nice. I did leg lifts and the ab wheel. It's nice to hear. JKH, it's you again. Hi. T-Bird, Din Shade. Right on. Yeah, an arm wrestling machine would be really cool. Hold on. Somebody wrote a long one. Let me make sure I don't. I see. Good genes. Yeah. It could be good genes, you know what? It could be a lot of things. It could be hard work. It could be believing in yourself. And you know what? Even if we have bad genes, right? Maybe we're bald or whatever. I mean, is that really a bad gene? Maybe we have bad genes, but we can still make ourselves to be the best of us. Let me get my last set of these. I dig hearing improvement. Yeah, just one. Two, T-Bird's lucky. He liked it so much. One to drive around and one to keep clean in the garage, right? One to, really step on it. And one to keep for a collector's item. Nordic. Okay, let's go. Let's get our last one. Hey, some people are just lucky. There were guys in the gym in my high school that, man, I don't know how they got so strong. Like this one guy, he must have had high testosterone. He was really hairy. He had like a mustache. He hardly ever worked out, but he just kept getting stronger. Every time we would have to max out in class for a grade, like this dude was just lounging in the gym and occasionally picking up a weight. And he was like one of the strongest dudes in there. I don't know what he was doing, after school, but because I know some people were cheating at my high school. I never did, and I'm sure none of you did. Lincoln Continentals, big. I would like a nice, big, comfortable cruising car. My dream is to see the United States, all of the states, driving around in a comfort car. Nice comfort, big boat. Hey, Jackson boy. Let me get one more. And then we could do some barbell rows, right? Because I really do like those. We'll just do a bunch of stuff. Come on. Okay, let's put some weight on there. And then I'll just do rows. And then we'll go to the T-bar rows. Row, row, row your boat. Let's start with 95. Maybe we'll stay there.
and try to pick up the pace. I'm so close to getting some new equipment. I'm in negotiations with my wife. We share the house. And I want to get some leg extensions, leg curl machine. And we want to get the Roman chair machine to work our lower backs. So we're going to take one of our bedrooms, which is the office. My wife used to work out of the house at one time. It's like an office / game room. We're gonna gut that and have a second gym. More equipment, more workouts, more variety. I'm so excited. Yeah, we're in negotiations. She's starting to, come around to the fact that, yeah, let's just fill the whole house with gym equipment. Who cares? Like, that's how guys think. Like, I'll sit on the bench, this bench, and watch TV. Bro, the meme about a guy's apartment, all it has is a TV and a video game. I could be right here playing PlayStation. I don't need a sofa. You know what I need? I need a squat rack. I need a barbell. I need some cold, hard iron. Yeah, so when you're doing your rows, right, you can bring your elbows out real high, or you can, bring the bar down lower. The higher you bring the bar up, right, the harder it is. It's just harder. But I was watching somebody else's short, and they were just saying to focus on wide grip pull-ups and wide grip rows. So we'll give it a shot. Why not, man? I haven't done these in a long time. So let's knock out a few. Bicycles are awesome. Look for a used one, maybe. You really need to know how to take care of them. I see people with expensive e-bikes or something, and they get a flat tire, and there they are pushing it. Or they get a flat tire, anybody. So I love bicycles, and they're a great way to get out and have fun and burn a lot of calories. I've lost a lot of weight on a bicycle in the past. So, right? Oh, when I do these, I'm not just gonna bend over like this. I gotta kind of do this. My back has to be straight, right? There's shoulder width apart, Exhale on the hard part, which is lifting the weight. Never hold your breath. We're gonna take a nice wide grip this time, right? And sometimes, to be honest, I'll even rest my rib cage on my thighs, I'll really get, sometimes, whatever it takes to not overstress the lower back. There's machines that brace your chest so you don't strain your lower back. It's a lot safer, but right, we got what we got here. I've seen some people even do this. I'm not going to do it. They'll put their head here. I don't know about that. Yeah. I just gotta bend over and get my lower back. That's all there is to this one. We could do dumbbells. And then I'm bracing myself here. Let's just finish these first. Easy 3 sets. Starting to get hot now. If I could just get my diet in check. I do stretch. Not well enough. I've been trying to pick it up a little bit. I make sure I stretch my legs before I work legs. I absolutely do. And if I forget to do it after a leg day, I usually come back in the gym later on and walk on the treadmill for 10 or 15 minutes to get my legs warmed up again. And then I'll stretch my legs. I've been having a pulled hamstring months and months ago. Might be over a year by now. That was kind of plaguing me. So I've been trying a couple new stretches, right? My wife has been helping me out. My latest leg stretch is this frog one, bro. You start sinking down, opening up your feet, like, oh, bro. That's a nasty stretch. The other day when I did shoulders, I did a whole warm-up routine for shoulders and stretching. I have some toys and things that I use all the time to help stretch out. I destroyed my shoulder in the Army, had it repaired, went to physical therapy, and learned a lot of different moves, how to like stretch out my shoulder and my rotator cuff. Well, here's a big one, bro. Big stretch. Pull this thing up nice and high. Yeah, I need to pick up the stretching, but I do stretch. I'm not an expert at stretching. I'm not as knowledgeable at stretching as I am about weightlifting and exercise and diet. Last set of these wide grip, bent over, overhand grip too, right? There's overhand grip, underhand grip. I'm always here saying I'm all natty, right? I'm all natty. Never once, never even tried it. Everybody on my dad's side is really thick, just thick people. And my mom's side is all tall. So I kind of got a little bit of both, a little bit of tall, a little bit of thick. Almost everybody on my dad's side of the family has diabetes. They're so thick. They don't exercise, they just eat. They get diabetes just because they got thick genes. I know my dad was all natty. He was a mechanic. His forearms were just absolutely phenomenal. I mean, my goodness, my dad's forearms. And his calves. Everybody. I got this one uncle. He's really religious, man. Sweet as could be. sometimes I question, you know, it's like, oh man, I don't know about this guy. I mean, he's got a wife and kids and all, but I mean, he's just a really nice guy. He's sweet as could be, bro. I think he's a pastor. He don't work out. He don't care about sports or fitness. And this dude, you can see his arms, bro. He's like singing in the choir and shit. You know what I'm saying? And his calves, bro. Like everybody, just massive. Yeah, my uncle, he sings. He's in the church and he can marry people. And he's just, he doesn't work out. He's just big. Just big. Some people. All right, that's 3 sets. Let's go to the next exercise. We're gonna take this. And now we're gonna do some close grip. Just a few, just 3. And I got the other piece already ready to go. This piece is probably hard to see, but I've tagged it. Thought about tagging it today, but nah, it's all good. Let's set it up. So I'm hoping, you know, in this winter, when it cools off, I'm hoping to tear this carpet out of here myself and put some nice gym floor. And get some new equipment, expand into the other bedroom over there with Roman chair, back extension machine, leg extension, leg curl machine. So on these, I could bring the bar here, but I'm gonna try to bring it up here. I'm gonna try to keep my elbows out, right? I could do these rows. We could do them like this, right? But again, I'm gonna try to do them like this just for today. I'm trying to hit the top of my back up here. Scottsdale, right on. That's not too far away. You have family in Arizona. Arizona is a beautiful place. It has a lot of wonderful areas. And it's a great place to vacation to, especially in the winter. I do have rest days. I took one yesterday. I casually walked on the treadmill, nice and easy, 3 miles per hour for 1 hour. And I did some really good stretching. And then I ate a lot of fruit yesterday and some lean meats. I was a little tired yesterday, so I did take a rest day. I lift weights like 4 days a week, sometimes 5. Most weeks 5 days a week. And my rest days are usually bicycling or running or jump rope or punching bag. So I guess I don't really take a rest day. I actually am addicted to exercise, and I try my absolute best not to overtrain by staggering my muscle groups, right? When I do shoulders, typically on Monday, I'm never going to do chest and triceps on Tuesday because it's a lot of overlapping muscles. You get a lot of shoulder work in bench press and incline bench press, a lot of shoulders, so I let them rest, right? I try to work out really smart, because if you don't know what you're doing and you work out every day, you're definitely at risk of overtraining, and I may be guilty of that anyways. As smart and as hard as I try. Thanks, Benny. Hundo. Elbows give me issues. Yeah, if you were here for a while, I think about a year ago, I was really complaining about really bad tricep pain when I would do skull crushers on my bench. I was crying, ow, it feels like they're being ripped apart. And then I bought a cable system to put over here and do tricep presses with the cable. And it really seems to, eased up on my elbows. Like the pain kind of instantly went away. Maybe you can consider doing a different kind of exercise. Or maybe you just need to take a break. I know it's hard to take a break sometimes. Let me get a set of 10, yeah? I'll try, out here instead of here. We'll do 2 of these, 2 more of those. And let's do a couple of dumbbell rows. Let me get a dumbbell set up now. Yeah, I have tried slowing the reps down. I'll have to take weight off. Sometimes I even do negatives. I'm always doing something for variety. I've been lifting weights since I was 13 years old. I'm 50. For one, I never really liked doing really slow reps or negatives. That's just me. And I've never given them an honest chance. So I don't know if they get good results. I've only done them a few times for fun and for variety. I've never been consistent with slow reps, whatever it is, press, squat. I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy. Yeah, I like negatives too. I like doing negatives on bench press, going down really, really slow, and then exploding up as fast as possible. That's so fucking weird, dude. This is fucking weird. What the fuck? Where were we? Yeah, let's get it done. Woo! Woo! Got me all juiced up. I thought I was gonna have to smash somebody. Hey, Gas Star. I was thinking about you today. My wife made coleslaw. I've been eating a lot of cabbage lately. Woo! Makes me think of Gabstar. Wish Gabstar was here. We'd lighten him up. Sorry, folks. It was just a coincidence. I got all for nothing. God is great. He is. What a beautiful, great creator. You know, none of it would be possible. Intelligent design, right? It's just too good to be true. It just happened out of nowhere. Get out of here, man. Somebody set this all up. Thank you. Thank you. Allah, yeah. That's right. Too bad someone, right? There's a scientist, right? They're trying to find that single unifying theory that ties everything together, explains it all. Man, somebody needs to come up with that single unifying religion that ties them all together, makes everybody realize that we're all just brothers and sisters and peaceful. Let's do one more, and then I was setting up dumbbell rows. Come on now. That dude was, you could see I was looking at him like, what are you doing here, man? What are you doing? That was funny. I was all pumped up. What are you doing here, bro? No, what are you doing here? What? I was like, I think you got the wrong house. I'm here for the hose bib. Oh, bro, you got the wrong house, bro. He tried to put me on blast over there. He tried to read out my address all nice and loud on my front patio. He was all, oh man, they sent me over to here, and this is blah, blah, blah. I was all, shh. Shut up, bro. Shut up. I'm in there live streaming. And he's all, oh, okay. I get it. You don't want to know where you are. Yeah, that's right. Right on. So I gave him a high five, or I shook his hand. I'm all sweaty. I could feel I was like, oh, sorry, bro. I'm in there working out. And then he looked at my big pecs, and he's all, I could tell. I should have asked him, could you tell what day it is? Is it leg day, back day, or chest day? What do you think I'm working, huh? What do you think? Yeah. I should have told him, hey, while you're here though, could you run up there and look at my AC? Just real quick. I'll throw a 20 on it if you can go up there and check the Freon level real quick, I bet you could if you tried. Here, I'll hold the ladder for you. Okay, that was 3 of those. So I saw some other big steroided, not other, that would imply that I'm a big steroided. I'm just a big influencer. And he's all roided up, so he knows what he's talking about, right? And according to him, he said he used to do his dumbbell rows just like this. Like everybody starts. A knee on the bench. But he says, this is what he's gone to. He does this. He straddles it. And he does this. And I thought, man, that's kind of stupid. Because I used to do it like this. When I didn't know any better. But one day in the gym, this guy showed me how he does them. And it's very similar, but it's a lot better. Check this move out. Tell me this isn't money. This is far superior, bro. I take a side mount. A side mount on the bench. Yeah! It's the same thing, I just don't got that stupid bench in between my legs. I don't know why the guy can't see that. I should at him. Hey, at Dingleberry, do your rows like this. Smarty pants, you think you're so smart. Check out this row. No, Gabby. Don't say it too many times. I know you like that word. Don't say it too many times, please. Once or twice a stream, you know what I'm saying? Save it for when it really counts. Like when I'm like doing this, you know? This is a great time to slip in a fart joke, you know? Yeah, glutes and calves run in my family. My sister, she's tall with red hair. She's a little princess. She's never played a sport a day in her life. I don't think she's ever gone to the gym. She's just tall and slender with nice calves and the big juicy booty that runs in my dad's family. Man, it makes my mom jealous. My mom, you know, because she doesn't have those big, huge, gorgeous calves that all of us have. Makes my mom mad. We gotta hit the left arm. Come on. I did a whole bunch of goofing around before I started that set, so I should probably try to goof around with this one first, right? Yeah, this guy, right? He was like, I used to do my rows like this. But then I just started doing them like this. You know? And I too used to do them like this. I too, you know? I was dumb. I mean, this is good. This is good. But, in my opinion, this is the best way. Yeah. So let me just knock out a set. Okay, Kimberly, Rebellion Ant. Thanks for being here. Gotta work tomorrow. Good luck. You know, 'cause some days at work are just really good days. Like the day when they ordered the little basket of mini muffins at work. It was the best day ever. Yeah, good luck. Maybe they'll order some pizza. Somebody will come in and just be especially nice, right? Sometimes people just come in and they're just like, no regard whatsoever for you and what's going on in your life. They're so wrapped up in their self. Let's have a good day tomorrow, everybody. Tomorrow's Friday. Woo, woo! Dead ringer. I look so strong, right? I mean, for 50, come on, put me in with some other 50s. Put me in, coach. Burp real loud. All right, Gabstar, just for you. Just for you. Hopefully my stomach is empty. There's a way you inhale when you burp, right? Right? You gotta suck it in, right? 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 Watch what we do, right? I learned that when I was like 10. In from the gut. Gabstar, he asked for it. That was a monster burp, wasn't it? It was like a fucking Yeti! Talk about lung capacity, right? You know, when you go to the asthma doctor and they measure your lung capacity. I think that's all, it says everything about me right there. That guy's got some lung capacity. Did you hear that burp? Garlic and onions, I my wife made. I made my wife make it for me. I made her. She made me goulash, garlic and onions. I had 2 bowls last night. Lean beef. 93% lean beef. Okay, peace out. Nice to meet you. Thanks for stopping in. You know, I'll try my best. It does take me a few times, honestly, to remember people. I'm sorry. I've always been bad with names, but I really want to get better. And, you know, it's just cool to, you know. All right, Gabstar, knock it off. That's a warning, Gabstar. Let's be professional. Let me get this set. All right, we got 1 set each arm. Let's pick up the pace. I gotta do 2 more sets each arm. Joe T-Bird. Joe. Goulash. Here's the thing about goulash. I was never excited about it when my mom would make goulash. I have bad memories of goulash. But then my friend Sailing Cook George, who's a YouTube creator, I watch him. He watches me sometimes. He made goulash and it inspired me. I told my wife, let's make some goulash. Because I love beef, I love pasta, I love tomatoes, onions, garlic. I love all that stuff. And it would only make sense when you put it all together. It's going to be wonderful. But then here I am. It's just like me being a kid. My wife made all this goulash and I had a couple bowls and I'm like, I feel like I'm a kid again, man. I don't like goulash. I don't understand why I don't like goulash. I like all the ingredients. Jake on ESPN, Body by Jake. Me too, right? I actually have a channel. I have another channel that I don't use. It's at Body by Jake. Right? Because that show is so old, nobody even cares about it. I was surprised. Body by Jake. I got Body by Jake. That's one of my YouTube channels. But there's actually, I don't think I have anything posted on it. Body by Jake. Yeah, I'm with you. I don't have Facebook. You already, maybe you're talking to somebody else. Yeah, please mingle and meet each other. Hook up. I just started Discord. If anybody wanted to contact me about live streaming together, shooting the shooting the shit while we work out or something. I'm really not trying to compete with anybody, right? And do more push-ups. I mean, maybe. As long as I think I can win. Yeah, my arms are getting tired. Gab Star, what did you do? Why would you time them out for saying something that you would say? $300, that's 5 minutes. That would make me mad, Gabstar. If you time me out, even though it was my moderator, right? Or even if it was somebody else, like let's say I was watching Jose Sanders, and Jose Sanders or Hobo 217 or Jake Taylor and timed me out, I'd be pissed. As a matter of fact, I was pissed when I got timed out. I get pissed every single time I get timed out. Just know I don't approve of that timing out. Yes, that was the past. This is now. You're timing people out. Oh, you think you get to do what you want because you give me some money? You think it's that kind of relationship? I'm for sale? Don't make it dirty, Gabstar. Don't make it dirty. You know, I do fight dirty. I am the dirtiest, meanest fighter. Because that person was in here before. I didn't recognize their name. They're a repeat, hopefully, subscriber. First, last, yes. They were in here before. I should drop the hammer. Vanilla? I'm vanilla? Okay, let's move forward. What I'm watching, I'm gonna start watching what people are deleting. Yeah, that's the problem. You can't be one or the other. You have to be one or the other. You can't be both. My uncle used to always tell me, I never knew what he meant. I was young. He said, be good. Be good, Jake. But if you can't be good at it. I never understood that when I was young. What the hell did he mean, be good at it, if you can't be good? What the hell did he mean? Yeah, I don't mind a muscular woman. It doesn't take away their femininity. The only thing that takes away their femininity is when they take too much testosterone or steroids and they start to sound like a guy. That's fucked up. Have you seen Lean Beef Patty on YouTube? What do you think of lean beef patty? She has some really nice muscles and she's cute. Nice glasses. Is lean beef patty too buff for you? Maybe you don't know who lean beef patty is. She's pretty and she's ripped. Let me get my last set, so I gotta get one on each arm of dumbbells. One more set each arm. And we've been here an hour and 47 minutes. Yeah, Corey Everson. I watched all these things on ESPN. Body Shaping by Corey Everson. And then there was the Lee Haney. Lee Haney had a show. I forget what it was called. It was all about like building mass. And his commercials would have his supplement line, mass. Lee Haney was huge, man. I learned a lot. There were a few different people. ESPN was great back in the day. I don't think ESPN is as good as it used to be. Allie Brink. Yeah, I'm a married man, so I don't really spend too much time watching ladies online, you know. I honestly start to feel guilty, you know, when I catch myself looking because they're like really, really pretty. It's, I better swipe away. Hawaiian lady? Yeah, Hawaiian ladies are very pretty. All ladies are pretty. Heck yeah, man. Hooded Boatman? Can I play Eminem music? I think I didn't play, I think I didn't monetize this. I could, but you know, honestly, sometimes music just alienates some people. They don't like your music. You know, you could play some Eminem in the background. It would be about the same as me playing it. Honestly, the sound quality doesn't come through very well over the cell phone. Dude, I'm running out of juice. Working the big back. Deliveries arrived. Yeah, those aerobics ladies, right? What was her name? There was another lady. She always did like aerobics, oceanside or beachside. And they would set up, bring some machines out there, build a pad for her. The good old days. Let's get this last one done. Yeah, Corey Everson was hot. She was a beautiful lady, really nice muscles. I'm not gonna complain about, you know, I mean, I can handle it, bro. I can handle muscles on a girl. I can handle it. I'm not one of those dudes that's gonna be like, no, that's a guy. And you're gay if you like that. No, you're stupid, bro. That shit's hot. Let's come over here for my last one. My last exercise. I'm gonna get totally done with this one. Kelani. yeah, here's a closer look at this one that I was using earlier. I kind of like this, right? Clamp it onto that bar down there. You can use a Olympic bar or a 1-inch bar. Swivels all around. T-bar rows, right? The other day I used it to do one-arm military press. This thing and the bar, that was kind of cool. Something new. But yeah, I was saying earlier, I was having all this tricep problems. I was complaining about like arthritis. It felt like my triceps were getting ripped apart. And then I bought the Latin lift pulley system. I've been doing a lot of like one-arm pull downs for these big lats over here. But I also do tricep press downs. And I bought a second one so I can do cable flies. But yeah, here's the weight carrier. You can do Olympic weights or 1-inch weights. Yeah. And go over to the wall of fun where I have all my toys stored. And it comes with this pulley. So like, right? So we're gonna put some weights on here. Let me just start stacking weight. I set it up wrong though. This is supposed to be down here. Because I want to do curls. Right? I'm gonna put this up here. I'm gonna do a drop set of curls. This thing comes with 3 different attachments. I mean, this rope for tricep presses and straight arm pull downs for lats. Excellent. 1-arm grip and then a little bar. This thing's actually pretty darn cool. My wife likes how smooth this thing is. I'm gonna add some weight, but right, we're gonna finish off crushing it. Heck, I got an idea. I got 2 of these things. Bro, let's have a good time. Let's superset our way out of here. Right? I'm trying to have a good time, man. Trying to have a good time, bro. So we got that. Let's set up another one. This is gonna be so cool. Yeah, we're gonna superset our way out of here. Yeah, I saw a short the other day about Rich Piana talking about how he's at the gym and he's supersetting. And he's like, no, fuck you. You can't work in. I'm supersetting. And maybe he'll fuck up my superset. So no, fuck you. You can't work in.
Yeah, we're gonna get serious up in here. Ow. Dude, this is awesome. I just love having all this stuff, these toys. Yeah, you don't really know, you don't need much when you know what you're doing. This stuff is all just fun. It's fun toys. Well, I mean, I could make a whole workout series on, getting a great workout without any equipment, body weight things. So yeah, let's add a little more weight. And then not only am I gonna, superset, I think we're gonna drop set on top of it, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get really busy. And supposedly the super special forces guys work out with that, that sling, hold it up in the doorway, push-ups, pull-ups, dips, one leg squat type things, lunges, get a great workout. And then look, it's basically this thing right here. It's like basically this thing without the springs, just a strap and like some handles. So here we go. The way the pulley is set up on this, it cuts the weight in half. So it's really not like what? There's like 90 pounds on the curls, but it isn't really 90 pounds. It's 45 pounds, but that's all right. We're just kind of getting warmed up. Nice little teaser, then we'll go into these lats. Ow! Fuck you, motherfucker. Piece of shit. I better not be fucking bleeding again. Not bad, not bad. Not bad. Shawshank, I like it. Hey, Jenny Lane. Probably gone already, but what a cool name. I'm a sucker for Jenny. I'll take your name tag. I said Jenny. Damn it, I am bleeding again. Yesterday, or no, leg day, I whacked my shin. Right here. I just whacked it right there.
today, man. Raw. Raw. Yeah. Let's add a little weight to that too, because I want to get a whole bunch of 10s on here. So at the end, when I do a drop set, we'll just take a bunch of 10s off, you know, do as many as I can, and then take 10, take off, keep going. Let's finish up. 2 hours. That's a good thing. I like this stuff, right? It's a good thing. Oh yeah, I wanted to add 10 pounds over here. That's a long one. Let me read it. United. Light on the weights. 45 pounds. Lose another 10. Then I'll start using heavier weights. Whatever your plan is, you know? Whatever your plan is, you need a plan. If you don't have a plan, then you plan to fail. Yeah. And they're teaching me to be a leader, right? You can't just sit around indecisive. Even if it's a bad plan, you might win just because you made a plan and you enacted it quickly and swiftly with good leadership. You won. Just because you made a plan and everybody could stick to it. You won, bro. You won. As long as you got a plan, my man, I can get behind it. It sounds sound. It seems sound strategy to me, brother. Maybe it was too much weight. Let me take that 10 back off. I'll just try to use better form and go a little slower. I think adding weight was a mistake. Just tighten up my form. It'll be all good. Yeah. I'm really bad about needing a plan. Some people don't understand that. I tried to live stream with some people, and it's like, yeah, we need to come up with a plan, bro. I want to have like jokes and punchlines, top fives. I mean, we need to plan this out. I need to know what we're doing. And they just weren't that type of person. It just didn't work out. I need to plan. I always have a plan, bro. Oh, I think it's a lot of people. It's not just teens. I'm hooked on, you know, I'm hooked on fast food. I like it. It's just so convenient and it's tasty. It's just so convenient. And that's the problem. Like where I live, there just really isn't convenient, yummy, healthy food, in my opinion. But you got McDonald's and Burger King and Taco Bell on every corner. I'm hooked on Cane's fried chicken right now. We eat Cane's fried chicken and French fries way too much, like twice a week right now. It's really bad. But I like it. Oh. If I could get my diet as good as my workout routine, I don't slack, bro. I don't slack at all when I lift weights, when I exercise, when I do cardio, when I work my little chicken legs. I don't slack. If I could just get my diet, there'd be no stopping me. All right, check it out. The idea behind this one, I'm working my lats. Look at this muscle. It's connected up under here. I stretch it out and it contracts into a little ball and I squeeze it back here. Ah! I'm reaching up, pulling it back. Ah! Bam! And I keep my arms straight while they're not locked out. My arms have a slight bend in them throughout the motion. Right? There's a little teeny tiny bend in my arms. But we're squeezing these lats back here. Our triceps will get worked, keeping our arms straight. They get worked a little bit. But we are targeting, this big lat right here. I'm exhaling on the hard part, which is pulling it down. And we're also using a lot of our abs to stabilize our upper body so that we can do this exercise. So, yeah, it's a really nice exercise. I'm gonna do one more of this, and then we'll do a drop set of this, and then we're out of here. That's my back and bicep workout for today. Culver's, I haven't really tried it. They seem to have good coupons, and the pictures they use on their coupons look really good, and I hear good things about Culver's. I should give it a shot. Weak spot. The exploding diarrhea going around. In Arizona, there's two different things going around. We have something spreading across the splash pads in public pools that are giving people explosive diarrhea. And then there's the lettuce and green leafy stuff. I hear that's like really bad in some states. I had lettuce last night on my burritos. I'll post a picture of my dinner and stuff. I don't care. I say that, and that's what happened to me in Iraq. I said, I don't care. And I ate a whole bunch of food, and then I had diarrhea for 9 days. In a combat zone, they wouldn't give me a day off. I had to keep doing combat patrols. And I'd have to call over the radio, hey guys, can we pull over for a minute? And then it's a combat zone, so I gotta have guys stand around me, you know? It's so hot out there in the middle of summer. I get out of the Humvee, run over to the side of the road into the bushes, and my buddies come out there with me and pull security. Oh, Jake, bro, you nasty. Don't watch me, I tell them. Don't watch me, look out that way. Look out that way, you're supposed to be pulling security. And then you're out there. Oh man, hurry up. Like I have to get out of my body armor and everything. I go out into the field, take my body armor off, set my gun down. It's a whole ordeal. Yeah, I went into the Sheikh's house one night. He wanted to have us over. So we went over there and hung out, and he served us dinner. And I got violently sick from the vegetables, I think. But it was sure good. It tasted good. It was worth it. Nice. Nice, buddy. Nice job, buddy. We only got one drop set of curls. Right here. And then we're out of here. 0 to hero. Old man. I look forward to the day when I'm actually really old, you know? 70. I really don't think I'm old enough to get like real appreciation for being in shape and looking good for 50. Because it's just not quite old enough. Maybe 60, 65 for sure. But when I'm 70 and 75, who was that guy, the rock star? Like 76 years old, and the dude just looks great. Just in the news recently, My head is heavy, my biceps are tired. Tired. Lenny, easy Lenny. Hey Ken, 216. Easy Lenny. Guy from the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Flea or Anthony Kiedis? Which one? Which one? Here we go. So I got a whole bunch of 10s on there. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 10s. I got a, 2 25s at the bottom. But we got a whole bunch of 10s to take off and just keep knocking them out. I know it's backwards. I've been meaning to get it fixed. Quit trying to trip me in my own gym. We're just about out of here, folks. And I take a long time in the gym because I like it and I like to talk. Well, you can get your workouts done a whole lot quicker. And you could get results. You don't have to spend the amount of time in the gym that I do. I just like it. So, if anything, right, I probably overtrain. People try to tell me that all the time. You need to take a rest day, Jake. Especially when you get older, we don't recover like we used to. I just work out smarter. Like today was back and biceps, Tomorrow is either a rest day or chest and triceps. I only have to do chest and triceps, and then my workouts are over until Monday morning it starts up again. So Monday's a new week. Today's Thursday. I got some new equipment out there on the patio. I would open it on live, but I want to make a video about it. I got the headgear so I can work my neck. So excited. I'm so excited. And I just can't hide it. I know. Re-rack your weights and put everything away. It's just common courtesy. See you, Viking Kings. Go to work on my second chin. Yeah, Menser. Yeah, it's pretty amazing, I think honestly, I might be able to get some really good muscles with only working out 3 days a week, but I would have to be extremely strict on my diet, and I'm not. Sometimes I come in here and lift weights and do stuff just to burn calories, so we all work out for different goals. We all have, Mike Menser is obviously, some of the best out there. He's got really good genes and great mustache too. Wow, Let's take 10 pounds off. There we go. Let's take 10 off. Take 10 off. Take 10 off. Yeah, take 10. Come on. We're getting sweaty now, baby. Take 10 off. Bro, I'm destroyed here. Take 10 off. Come on. Switch the grip, right? Holy moly, bro, my forearms. Dude, look at my forearms. Dude, my forearms right now. Come on, bro. Don't fuck with me. Oh yeah, we got it going on good right now. We got it going on good right now. Oof. Oofda. Oofda. I just can't stop. I'm always that guy that just doesn't want to stop, bro. Gym's closing. Please plan workouts and showers accordingly. I'm still working out. I can't do no more, bro. We're done. I can't do no more. We're done. We're trash. We're trashed. We got the big veins coming out like crazy. Pumping lots of blood. Oh, the shoulder hurts. That's all I got. That's my back and bicep workout. Thanks for sharing your day with me. Time is probably the most valuable thing we have. Time. Thanks for your time. 52 likes. Fantastic. Hey, Tori. Thomas. Is he dead? Is Mike Menser dead? I really didn't know. That's too bad. He seemed like he was somewhat healthy, you know? A lot of bodybuilders don't really live long. They don't live, you know, they don't usually, the steroids in the gear, it makes their heart grow, right? Causes a whole lot of problems when your heart, it's a muscle. When your heart gets buffed out and hard, it's not good. Hey, Kevin Williams. Thanks for saying I'm your favorite. The handsome dad. Yeah, that is funny. Thanks for saying. You know, because I got a couple nephews, right? And I try to spend time with them. You know, it's fun for me because I don't have kids. Like, I posted a picture of that little baby. You know, that's my nephew, man. And it's fun to play dad. But anyways, yeah, they say, you know, because I don't dress very good. I dress in sloppy clothes and I don't ever fix my hair and stuff. And they're young, right? So they're all into fashion and clothes and girls and stuff, just like I was when I was their age, right? But yeah, they would say to their aunt, my wife, Jake's such a, you know, he's a handsome guy. How come he doesn't dress nicer? Thanks for the kind words. Thanks for the kind words, Kevin Williams. I mean it too. Thank you. Yeah, and raw. So yeah, if I were to stretch out, right, I really do need to start stretching more. Let's start shutting down. Save some electricity. Let's clean up the gym, but right, it was back and bicep day. Look at this big old honker. I'm gonna stretch that. Grabbing onto something that doesn't move. Just leaning back a little bit. Yeah. What a nice stretch. Right? I want to hit both sides. Same thing. Just grab onto something and lean back. Maybe you're fortunate enough to have a squat rack. Here's another great way to stretch out that back. Same thing, up nice and high. Stretch out that lat, right? Do this like 2 or 3 times each side. Hold the stretch like 5 to 10 seconds. You've got some other ones that everybody does in high school, right? This is like shoulder and lat, you can see it. We're stretching it out. Same up here, right? Everybody in high school or sports. Yikes. I got a bad shoulder, so I can really feel it on this one. Okay. Right? I think we hit some abs. Yeah, right? We started with some abs. So, right? We can lean back, stretch out our abdominal muscles. Can also do something like this and stretch them out. Yeah. Oof, duh. That is really nice. Sounds like my dog is trying to get in here to play. Hey, baby. Ooh, it's nice out there. It's so hot in here. I'm gonna wrap it up and just keep the door closed to all this heat in here. And get out of here. Spend time with your father, that's a good idea. Yeah, you too. That's a great idea. And spend time with your dad, right? That's a great idea. I really like the sound of it. Hi, Donnie Madison. I'm finishing up here. Lucas, it's so nice to see you. Didn't we meet on TikTok first place, and then you followed me over here? I'm trying to get back on TikTok. Let me write that down. Maybe I'll try to find you. I think you have like the same name. I know it, but maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong, right? Thanks for everybody who showed up. Earlier, right? Somebody was giving me hassle because it was all moderators. It was all blue wrenches, right? And then everybody else showed up commenting. I really appreciate it. Always great to see you. Yeah, TikTok. Same name. Let me write it down then so I can find you. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, right? That's so cool. How people would follow me from TikTok. There's a few of you, about half a dozen, I know. And that's so cool. Never wrong. That's the thing, the number one man, right? The first person in the door is never wrong. Even if they could have made a better choice, they're never wrong. We have to respect what the number one man did, and everybody else works accordingly off the number one man. If the number one man goes left, the number two man goes right. If the number one man goes right, the number two man goes left. And the number three man goes right, and the number four man goes left. That's how it works. The number one man is never wrong. Thank you. Out into the desert. Yeah. Just on my bicycle. I can't get very far out there. And it's fairly dangerous out there. And it's best not to go into the desert by yourself. I don't have any real good friends anymore to go out with and stuff. So let's stay home. The desert's a dangerous place. It really is. The heat. Rattlesnakes love me. And I'm always seeing multiple rattlesnakes. And everybody's got a gun here in Arizona. I actually try not to carry mine because what am I gonna do with my gun? Shoot somebody? Oh, fuck. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. A gun can get you in a lot of trouble. I'm just looking around for my equipment. Put things away. Yeah. Honestly, Tori, I'll be honest with you. Right? I have a problem keeping friends and maintaining relationships. It started in the army, right? It was a coping mechanism. When some of my best friends would pass away, it hurt really, really bad, right? Fuck, man, it hurt me bad. So, you come up with a plan to like push people away. Get away, man. We don't need to have a relationship so I don't get hurt when things don't work out. There's that aspect, and then there's also the fact that sometimes I can tend to be paranoid, even of my friends. And I had extremely high standards because I'm like a really cool person. Where am I fucking bleeding from? My lips are all dry. It's so fucking dry, I'm bleeding. What the fuck? Where'd that blood come from? So, because I'm actually a really cool person, I'm very respectful. And so a lot of times I just, for a lot of different reasons, Tori. Can you imagine that, Tori? What? Are you talking to me? Yeah, definitely less tolerant. And you know what? I was a real big pushover and an easygoing guy, and then something about the army, it's like changed me. I ain't gonna fucking take shit. If I don't like something, I ain't gonna play around and I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. It's different. I stand up for myself now. I don't take shit anymore. Life's too short to have shitty friends, man. Yeah, Arizona. Well, yeah, Arizona's awesome. Dry heat. It really is cool. Definitely less tolerant. Pressure situations? Well, I don't really know, right? Don't know what kind of pressure situations you're talking of. I've been in some pretty high pressure situations, right? And there's just a difference in some men. Some men, like we're all taught what to do. We're all taught like if somebody goes down, the next person in line has to step up. You know what you're supposed to do. But just sometimes, man, there's just people who are afraid to be a leader and step up, even if they know that's what we need to do. And yeah, man, I excelled at that. When somebody goes down, I have no problem stepping up and taking charge. And it really did you know, it's just different. Right? I never knew I was that kind of person until I had to be. Upbringing? Yeah. Raised by a single mom. Typical dad wasn't in the picture. Came around a little bit at the end. Mama's boy. We moved around a lot. I was always starting a new school, making new friends and shit. I was always a new kid at school. Always moving around. My wife's in the other room. She was talking to her friend on the phone earlier. I could hear that. I don't know what she's doing right now. She's probably eating. We're on a different eating schedule right now. She made a whole bunch of food yesterday, so we're just eating a bunch of leftovers today. She's always here. Yeah, I don't want kids. I wanted kids when I was young, and we even tried to have kids. It just didn't work out for us. There was no, no egg fertilization as try as I might. Just didn't happen. And then, right, to be honest with you, when I came back from Iraq, I was really angry, dude. I was hot-headed and dangerous and stuff, and I just decided that I didn't want to bring a kid into that kind of life and that reality because I was unhinged, dude. Literally like a liability. So I decided not to have kids. And then when I become well-adjusted and calmed down and stuff and cool again, well, now it's just too late. I'm with my wife. We're not interested in adopting. I'm just not that person. And even if things just didn't work out with my wife for whatever reason, and I remarried, even if I remarried a young girl, I would not be interested in having kids. I would probably go have a vasectomy. If, if it just, for whatever reason, my wife, and I was out dating again, I'm 50. Even if I had a 20-year-old girl, we're gonna get that shit snipped. Hey, my battery's about dead. I got 5% juice left. I have to really get out of here. I know, I just love this stuff. Yeah, we got pets. Let me see the top. I Love Life is number 1. Thanks for all the support, I Love Life. T-Bird in Shade. You said you're gonna come back around again. Thank you. That was nice. Coming in at number 2. Outlier at number 3. Gabstar at number 4. Kimberly, aka Rebellion Ant, at number 5. That's so nice. She comes around. Had to go to work. Know her through Sono. Know him through Daisy May, who showed up earlier today too. Thank you so much. Milkman at 6. Viking Kings at 7. Drew at 8. Vinny at 9. Jared Almager at 10. Thank you. I gotta get out of here and charge my phone. Alexia, you were here too. Thanks for all the moderators for being here. And it was cool how I went from all blue moderator to like almost all normal people. Thanks so much. I'm gonna get out of here, and the next workout is chest and tricep. I hope you have a great day. Thank you.